It was night, and I was riding home. The moon was high in the sky, so it wasn't pitch black. The woods around me were silent, too silent. Even wolves didn't dare howl. Then I saw a bright flash flying across the sky. At first I thought it to be a shooting star, but then it suddenly stopped and floated immobile for a minute or two. I have never seen such a thing, and I kept on staring at it. Then it started to lose altitude, and a bolt of fear went through me when I realized it was coming towards me. I told my horse to run faster, but this globe of light came closer and closer. I didn't know what this thing was, but I didn't want to know. I just wanted it to go away. My fear grew into panic when this light flew past and landed right before me. I pulled the reins as hard as I could, and my stallion managed to stop just before hitting this thing. The light was so bright, it almost blinded me. I turned my gaze away, but as I did so, something strange happened. I was being pulled off my saddle by invisible hands. I tried to fight back, but it was hopeless. I was being taken. The next thing I remember, I was in this strange chamber, which was totally different from any in which I had ever been in before. The walls around me were not made from stone or wood. I wanted to get out, but there was no door. Then 4 strange-looking creatures came towards me. I didn't dare move, although my mind was screaming at me to run away. As these creatures came closer, I was able to see their features. They had unnaturally large heads and huge, demonic black eyes. I did not want to look at them, but I wasn't able to turn away. Then one of them reached out at me, and I saw a strange object in its hand. It was round and almost as big as a gold coin. Somehow it reminded me of a spider. The creature put this object on my forehead, and I felt small jags take a firm grip on my skin. Odd sensations went through my body, and for some reason I knew they had power over me. This strange object had made me their slave. I was being stripped naked, and while they were undressing me, I heard their voices in my head. They told me not to be afraid, but I didn't believe them. I sensed danger, but there was no one to rescue me. I hated when they touched me. I didn't want to be touched by them. Soon I found myself upon a metallic table, and all the creatures had gathered around me. Then one of them took a long needle, the longest needle I have ever seen, and pushed it through my belly. I prayed to them to give me mercy, but my words stuck in my throat. I lay still as a dead body while they sucked the heart and soul out of me. They clipped a lock of my hair and took some of my blood as well as my semen. After they had had their fun with me, I was made to wait for the next round. On the second time, they did something to my mind. The long needle was drilled through my skin and skull into my brain. They forced me to show my life to them. I tried to resist, but it was hopeless. They saw all my memories and nothing was left untouched. I begged them to stop and let me go, but they didn't release me until they had seen everything. They had stripped me naked in all possible ways, and now the only thing I wished for was death. After this, darkness took me, and when I opened my eyes, I was lying on the ground, and the sun was high in the sky. I had all my clothes on, and my horse was grazing nearby. I had no idea what creatures I had faced, and I prayed in my mind I would never meet them again.